like a month. But like I always say, I like to come on when I have something to say. I actually have a couple of videos that I want to do soon. This one is hopefully going to be a quick one. The next one, I wanted to talk about my braids and some things I've learned this time around. You can see I did braids. I went to Egypt for 2 weeks, which was amazing in many ways. Kind of, I won't say frightening, but traumatic in a couple of ways, which I'll talk about another time. I'm actually working on a 25 things about Egypt piece that I'll post on my blog at some point. It's not going to be like tomorrow. Working on it when I have time. God, I haven't even like finished editing my photos and gotten those up on Facebook yet. Yeah, anyway. I want to talk about, oh God, not you, Siri. I wanted to talk today about some products that, from a line that I used to use back in the day when I first wore my hair curly, when I was a teenager. And it's John Frieda's Frizz Ease line, which I haven't tried since I was a teenager. I wasn't using any, I had no discernment back then about products or anything about like ingredients, this whole natural world that's opened up online. I, had no clue. So I just used whatever. And of course, as I've explained many times, I got very frustrated with things. And right now I have a regime that I feel pretty much works for me. So I was contacted by John Frieda and they asked if I wanted to try out these products. And I thought, why not? Because I haven't tried the Frizz Ease line in a long time. And, people change over time. Products change sometimes if they learn a thing or two. And I think a lot of traditional companies that have been on the market for a while are all trying to compete in the natural hair arena, or, they want the natural hair world to see that their products, can be used for our hair too. So it is with that I tried out these products, and I was sent their Smooth Start Hydrating Shampoo and also the Smooth Start Hydrating Conditioner, and last but not least, the Heat Defeat Heat Protectant spray, styling spray. And I'm just going to briefly go through all of these. The shampoo, I found the consistency really, really great, especially after having tried out several different shampoos in the last probably like 4 months, including from the Shea Moisture line, which I think their hibiscus one is like entirely too thick. The one for anti-itch is really good, but a little bit watery. The Frizz Ease one, just like you would expect from any traditional really commercial company out there, it's silky, it feels good, and distributes really well. The one thing that I really liked about it is that it didn't make my hair feel all matted and even more dried out or straw-like, and well in need of conditioner after I used it, because I do have a problem when I use sulfate shampoos in that way, which is why I pretty much stopped using shampoos like that. This didn't do that. So kudos to, Frizz Ease for that. Their shampoo felt really good, even though it's a traditional kind of sulfate shampoo. The formulation works for them. The conditioner, I didn't find anything special about it. It does feel good though. So whereas I like to use I was going to say herbal essence. My Jamaican is coming out. Herbal essence. Now I don't even know how to say it. Is it herbal essence? Herbal essence? Whatever. Yeah, I like to use that conditioner because I like the slip and it helps with detangling my hair. Now, with the Frizz Ease conditioner, it felt like really silky and it felt good on my hair. It felt good. But I didn't notice that it helped me with the detangling process, and didn't have as much slip for me. It took a while to penetrate, because I always section my hair into 4 parts and diligently work through each section to detangle. By the time I got to the 3rd section, I noticed some improvement, and the 4th section was even easier. So maybe the shampoo you just need to leave it for a while before you start to detangle. But you know, I didn't find anything bad about it. It wasn't horrible or anything. I think it just takes some time to really work through the hair before it starts to help loosen up any tangles. Last but certainly not least, their star product, I think, for me, is the Heat Defeat. I normally do not use heat on my hair, but I wanted to put braids in before. I don't want to say put braids in because I don't have any fake hair in my hair. I wanted to braid my hair. I braid my hair back and forth. I wanted to braid my hair before I went to Egypt because, you know, it was just going to be the easiest thing for me. And I used the heat protectant spray to blow dry my hair. And my hair felt really, really good using this stuff. It was soft, and it didn't feel brittle. And this was different from when I used the Tresemme heat protectant spray, and that made my hair feel sticky and stiff. I don't know what was up with that product, but I hated it. It actually turned me off of using heat protectant sprays. But I noticed a major difference when I used the Frizz Ease one. I didn't have as many flyaways when braiding my hair as I did previously. So it laid my hair down a lot better. Now, I did, mind you, use this with the medium heat setting on my... I had 2 drinks tonight, and I'm like dumb. I can't even think. What was I saying? The medium setting on my blow dryer. Okay? So the air was not cold, and it wasn't like super hot either. So it took a longer time to blow dry my hair, but you know, I think that's better because my hair felt better afterwards. And the other thing is, it took me 5 days to complete the braiding process because I only had time to do it in the evening. So I did it in 5 sections, and my hair still felt good on the 5th day. The parts that had, you know, still been out and exposed